Hi folks, this is Danny Grondin from Leisure Travel Van Enthusiast. Today I want to talk to you about another little project of mine. It's the installation of the Micro Air EasyStart 364 with Bluetooth. The problem is the Penguin 2, our old technology, noisy, low efficiency heat pump that we have on top of our RV, needs a lot of amp to start the compressor at each cycle. This is called the lock-up current, and it's anywhere between 40 and 50 plus amp each time this inexpensive heat pump needs to start. Because of that, we need at least 30 amp shore power, or we need to run the generator in order to start the heat pump. What I would like to do is to be able to run the AC on 20 amp standard outlet that we sometimes found in state park or campgrounds, or when visiting friends, and to be able to use a standard outlet from the house, and maybe, just maybe in the future, being able to run the heat pump using my lithium batteries, and that would be very nice. Another thing I want to get rid of, you remember that power surge? It's that thing that tries to wake you up at night, that loud noise each time the compressor starts. Even if it was just for that, if I get rid of that noise, I would be very happy. The solution is well known. It's called an EasyStart from Micro Air, and that's the project I want to show you today. The following installation is just a general guideline. Be sure you are comfortable playing with electricity before attempting to do it. In doubt, just ask for help. First, we need to make sure there is no power going to the heat pump. So I will turn off breakers, disconnect the shore power, turning off the 12 volt disconnect switch, and even remove the 12 amp solar panels fuse. And I will double check with the voltmeter to make sure there is no power up there. This is the unit, the 364 Bluetooth, the installation kit, and a getting started sheet. It's well put together in a waterproof casing. I followed the instruction for installation on Micro Air's website. Those instructions are specific to our domestic Penguin 2. I would have been even better off using Sandy Johnson's instruction that is available on the file section on the Leisure Travel Van Enthusiast Facebook group. Sandy's instructions are way better and easier to follow. So let's get going. First, remove the heat pump's cover. Then use a nut driver to expose the junction box. We have to be careful here because there is a capacitor inside the junction box at the lower right, and this thing just wants to hurt you. So you need to know and learn how to safely discharge this capacitor, and there is many YouTube video on that, but in a nutshell, you have to wear thick gloves, and using a screwdriver you bridge the electrical connection using the common labeled C on the capacitor. So let's see what we got. Inside the junction box, we have the PTCR, the little black thing on the lower left, the starter capacitor at the lower right, a bunch of wires, and a PCB board. The other hand holds the EasyStart and its 4 wires. Well, we have to hook everything up, and it's gonna be okay. Now it's time to decide where you want to put the EasyStart. For my personal heat pump, the instructions call for that area, but I didn't want to bend the copper piping, so I decided to put it there instead and run the wires like that. The EasyStart fits that area perfectly without any modification whatsoever. Remove the sticky putty. And run all the cable through the little hole. Make sure you have enough wire to reach the junction box. Now it's time to fix the EasyStart to my location. I clean everything up using alcohol and I drill some pilot hole to ease the installation. In the installation kit, there is some sticky foam and tie wraps. I have placed the sticky foam underneath the EasyStart, then press firmly, and then I have secured everything with self-tapping screws, 5/16 X head, but no more than half of an inch. Just replace the sticky putty there. The original snap bushing, that black thing, has to go and be replaced by the one provided in the installation kit. Now we have to remove the little black canister at the left bottom called the PTCR. And we are ending up with 4 wires to hook up. The following is just a wrap up. So we have 4 different wires to hook up. The first one is the brown one, and that one will have to connect to the white wire coming from the compressor. So you have to jiggle thing around and make sure you use the white wire coming from the compressor, the big thing in front of the EasyStart. The second wire, the orange one, will have to be connected to the capacitor at the red bank. The black one, this one will be spliced with the blue wire exiting the PCB board. For that, the installation kit gives you a jumping cable. Then the last one, the white wire, it's going to be hooked to the capacitor, the C or white bank. The last thing to do is to displace the black or purple wire from the starter, the little black canister beside the capacitor, and you hook this up to the white or C bank on the capacitor. So you are ending up with a starter without any wire on it. You can leave it there. In fact, I left pretty much everything in place, secure, but there in the junction box, so I won't lose anything. Now you can take the tie wraps provided in the installation kit and secure everything to make sure nothing is flapping around. This is an overview of the final installation. And a close-up to the self-tapping screws used, just to make sure they don't protrude too much beside the plastic panel. I use tie wrap in the junction box too, and using electrical tape to secure connection is a good idea too. We close everything up and reinstall the heat pump's cover. It's now time to proceed to the learning process. You have to follow simple instruction that will take about 15 minutes to complete. This set of instructions is needed to be able to use the EasyStart. It's very important to do this set of instructions very carefully because the EasyStart have to learn what's going on each time the compressor starts. So follow the guide, the instruction very carefully. Now it's time to pair the app with the Bluetooth functionality, and MicroAir provide a nice little guide on their website to do just that. Wasn't complicated, and the app give you some useful information and the possibility to reset the learning process. So what are we ending up with installing the MicroAir's EasyStart 264 Bluetooth? We can now use any standard 20 amp outlet. The heat pump is now much quieter at each cycle. This thing has to be installed if I ever want to run my heat pump using the coach battery. The EasyStart double your heat pump warranty. Bluetooth is nice to have because we see everything from a phone, and we can also run the heat pump using a small generator like the Honda 2200 EU if I ever decide to get rid of the very loud Onan. Again, sorry for my English, and thank you very much, folks.